Good evening, I'm Atlas Morgan, and this is Morgan Orbital. We begin tonight with breaking military action. The United States has launched its largest coordinated strike against ISIS in Syria since the Trump administration began. More than 70 targets across multiple locations were hit in airstrikes that also included Jordan's Air Force. The strikes come in direct response to last week's attack near Palmyra that killed 3 Americans, including 2 U.S. soldiers. President Trump, speaking in North Carolina Friday evening, said he ordered the strikes to, quote, hit the ISIS thugs. The coordinated assault marks a significant escalation in counterterrorism operations in the region. In Southeast Asia, a military confrontation that seemed unthinkable just days ago is now reality. The Royal Thai Air Force carried out airstrikes against Cambodian territory, killing 9 civilians and wounding 20 more. 3 Thai soldiers were also killed with 29 injured in the clashes. This represents the most serious military confrontation between Thailand and Cambodia in decades. The fighting centers on disputed border territory, though the exact trigger for this escalation remains unclear. Regional analysts are calling this a potential flashpoint that could destabilize the broader region. Turning to cybersecurity, Denmark is now directly attributing cyberattacks on its critical infrastructure to Russia. Danish intelligence confirmed Moscow conducted attacks on a water utility in 2024 and launched denial-of-service attacks against government websites before regional elections. This is notable because Denmark is explicitly naming Russia as the perpetrator. The attacks targeted essential services, raising concerns about the vulnerability of Western infrastructure to state-sponsored cyber operations. In a development that could reshape the semiconductor industry, Chinese scientists have reverse-engineered the technology behind the world's most advanced chip-making machines. A team of former engineers from Dutch company ASML built a working prototype of extreme ultraviolet lithography equipment, the critical technology needed to manufacture cutting-edge processors. The machine is reportedly generating EUV light, though not yet producing usable chips. If China can scale this technology, it would represent a major leap towards semiconductor independence, potentially years ahead of what Western analysts predicted. In tech business news, TikTok's future in America is now secured. The social video platform has signed a deal creating a new U.S. entity with Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX holding majority stake. The deal closes January 22nd, ending years of uncertainty about whether the app would be banned. Oracle shares jumped 6.5% on the news. The arrangement keeps TikTok operational while addressing national security concerns about Chinese ownership of American user data. And speaking of massive media deals, Netflix has agreed to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery for $72 billion, one of the largest entertainment takeovers in history. The deal would combine HBO, CNN, and the Warner Film Studios under the streaming giant's umbrella. This consolidation reflects the brutal economics of streaming. After years of the so-called streaming wars, we're now seeing the inevitable: fewer, larger players controlling more content. In a story that has captivated the world for over a decade, the search for Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 is set to resume. Malaysian authorities announced that Ocean Infinity will begin a new 55-day deep-sea hunt starting December 30th. The American robotics firm has agreed to a remarkable $70 million success-based contract. They only get paid if they find the wreckage. Nearly 11 years after the plane vanished with 239 people aboard, families still await answers. Improved AI technology and autonomous underwater vehicles give searchers renewed hope of finally solving aviation's greatest mystery. And we end tonight with a story of human triumph. Michaela Benthaus, a 33-year-old German aerospace engineer, this morning became the first wheelchair user to travel to space. She launched aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard from West Texas, spending several minutes in microgravity before safely returning to Earth. Benthaus, who was paralyzed in a 2018 mountain biking accident, had her dream of spaceflight realized after a chance encounter with former SpaceX executive Hans Koenigsmann. After landing, she simply said, "It was the coolest experience." That's our broadcast for December 20th, 2025. From Morgan Orbital, I'm Atlas Morgan. Stay informed, stay curious.